I am in Bangladesh and these are the crops and the sun is bright as well. And the crops are dark green and this is part to Boruna. The crops sometimes are dark green and sometimes they're light green. Me, Toyu, Imran and my dad came. The CNG is green, dark green like the crops and it's one of the fastest cars. The sun is setting as well. And the goat, and I like playing with goats. They are cute and it is curious now. And it was about to push me away. And I'm fishing now, which I was excited to do. And I made a big splash in the water. Now, me and my mama are fishing and these are steps to sit on. And my mama is going to caught one. And these are the steps to go down. And the water is reflecting the new mosque. And the palm trees as well. And these are the madrasas. And palm trees were planted by my nana. And the water is reflecting all of them. And that's the fish that my Boruna mama caught. And I'm rigging it. Once it's going to get off, but it won't get in the water. So the boy is going to catch it quick and put it somewhere else. And these are the cows and all the students. They're going out for playtime. And those are the gates and clothes. And that's the clothes. And that's the famous madrasa. Palm trees as well. That's the inside. That's the big children madrasa with the books and stuff. And people are still in there, some people. There are some Qur'ans and other things in. That's why clean his pot with the water. And it's wet on the steps. And that's the bright green leaves for the palm trees. And those are mosques. That's the new one. This is the old mosque inside. It is quite dark and dirty some parts. And we're looking through the window. The pond is deep and it has green tortoise with and a few big fish and loads of other small fish. And it's dark around the corners. And that's the mosque, and the floors and the top are tiled. That's where the mouth goes. And the floor is white, and there's the fan and the big part of the mosque. And those are the fans as well. That's the clock to tell time on the mosque. That's the outside of the mosque we're looking at. That's the pond full of muddy water. And there's loads of fans in Bangladesh because it's very hot. That's the outside and sun setting. It's the outside of the old mosque which we're looking at. And that's the drone. This is the new mosque which they still are building, and donation mainly from UK and all over the world, but mainly from UK. And this is the gate white. That's the top part of the mosque which is called the dome. The top parts are white, so the inside and some of it is brown. And there's a little black thing up there. And I really enjoyed the mosque running around in the open free space, and the floors, most of the place is tiled, and the front row, and there's fans all over the mosque. And there's some of the students, and there's a student cleaning a mosque, and I'm walking around, and after a bit I'm about to run. That's where the Imam sits. On the top of it has square holes, and the student cleaning stuff is on a red mat, which is dragging along. The Imam sits in a place, and they'll be running around. So I'm really enjoyed going as fast as I can through the tile floor, and there I skipping out. And we look at the outside, and it's bright outside with lots of sun. I'm going upstairs, and the sun will be shining at us, which is very, very bright. The floor still needs a little cleaning and polishing. That's the outside, and that's the tin madrasa for the girls. So that's the mosque, and we've got little hexagons. This is the part which I haven't built, and I like the design at the top. It's nice squared pattern. Now I'm going carefully, and once I'm going to go in myself. And these are logs, and be careful and real careful. The floor is quite dirty, and all that is the field of Madrasa. It's very green with grass, and some of it is yellow with sand. And we've got rectangles through windows, and that's the hospital. And there's some cows and gates with the tin madrasa made for the girls, and there's more sand, and that's another mosque. That's another madrasa for the children who's gonna learn all the Quran by heart. And these are the windows. And I like to design the windows and how they carve out, and I'm going in to see the inside. And that's the madrasa, and it's bright yellow. That's bright trees, and that's from the beginning. That tree is from all the way to begin from the madrasa, and that's the oldest tree of all of them. That's the big pond, and students go for baths, and the whole pond is crowded when it's Mars time. And the sun's going to come down in a bit, where it'll be after. That's the very top part of the mosque, and I like the shiny bit of the design of the moon, which is very, very silvery shiny, and it has got patterns on it. That's one of the hugest ponds That's one of the hugest ponds. And it's very big, and it's quite deep, and under there are green tortoises and a few big fishes and loads of small fishes. Those are palm trees, all planted by my nana, and those are graves. My mum's grandfather is buried there. And that's some madrasas, and the top part is dirty quite. That madrasa is very bright yellow. So that's the graves. These are the gates, and that's the tin madrasa for the girls, and that's the new madrasa for the children who learn Quran by heart, all of it. All that is a new part of it, a new madrasa, and that's one of the tallest madrasas and mosques in Bangladesh. And that's a car. And that's one of the tallest mosque. It could be the tallest mosque ever in Bangladesh. And that's the new madrasa. And that's sand. And that's the madrasas and mosques. And those are trees, green bright grass, and another box kind of thing over there. And there's logs to hold them up. And those are some dust and some rocks and some writing in Bengali on top of the girl madrasa. Soon in the future they're going to make it stronger. And those are cows, sand, and the girl madrasa in the future going to make it as strong and put something over it in tin. And that's the new madrasa for the children, other children. They're going to have to learn all the Quran by heart. And that's quite a very big mosque, that one. There's the clothes, and all the students are playing around with the madrasa behind them, and the part over leads to my Nana's house, my Nana's house. And that's the big pond. That madrasa is a bit small. And there's some logs, palm trees as well. I like the colours. The palm trees, the bright dark green. Now we're going up the stairs, and in the future we're smelling something stinky. A dog on guard. That's a dog on guard, which is resting and wouldn't let us through. It was resting. And that's what was smelly around here. And that's the leaves, and now I'm going to try to touch the one. And that tree over there is the oldest. And my mama is sitting there. That tree is the oldest, and it began from the beginning. When my dad started to build the mosque. And that is the oldest tree of any of them over there. And those are the rock piles, which the whole rocks which they're going to make into sand. But I enjoy throwing them around the whole area of this, which was very fun, and I enjoyed it. Bangladesh was one of the places I really enjoyed, except for the stinky Moulvibazar. And the bright yellow madrasa, that famous one, has circled windows, and I don't think I've seen any circled window in another house or madrasa. And that's my mum who's caught a lamb, and he forced me to touch it, but I know it had some gems on it, whilst I was holding my drink. It was a black goat. He kept on forcing it. Then I tried to talk to him. He kept on forcing me until he let it go. And I really, 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 really like goats. They're very nice and cute, but sometimes they could be curious and dangerous. And there's more goats further on, of the bright green juicy grass. The windows, some are not completed, with some glass still left, and the whole mosque is not completed yet either, because new mosque. All these buildings are made from the donation from the world, especially they donate for especially the madrasas, because they cost a lot of money. Mainly from England and all the world, especially England had to pay a lot